Hey, I just wanted to clarify something really quickly because it's come up just a few times. When I wrote my book on projections and when I post all the time on projections, right? Never have I said that our opinions or our judgments don't often hold truth or facts, or they aren't actually what's happening. I have never said that. What I have said is that we are all projecting all the time. No two people in any room are seeing any moment or any situation the same way, right? I think we can all see that very clearly in politics today because we're all looking at the same thing, but we're all seeing a different story, right? No two people are seeing it the same. We don't see things as they are. We see things as we are, right? We see them through our own filters, through our own history, through our own wounding, through whatever. But never, ever have I said that our opinions and our judgments don't often hold truth, right? There are horrible things happening on the planet every day. There are people being victimized around the clock. Those are real, tangible things. And I, as a life coach and as a human who has been through a lot, would never say that, and I would never insinuate that. A perfect example. Let's say that you are married to somebody who goes out every night and drinks and then gets behind the wheel of a car, right? They choose to go get drunk and get behind the wheel of a car. That clearly is a person with a drinking problem who also is probably, does not hold the maturity or the morality to even probably have keys in the first place. That person should definitely not be driving a car, is not responsible enough to be driving a car. That's a fact. That's just a fact, proven fact on their behavior, right? So we might have an opinion and a judgment about that, and we might all cloud that differently, but that's a fact. Take the keys away, right? Now, what I am talking about is, let's say you go into a doctor's office. This doctor has spoken to you for 5 minutes. They know nothing about your life. They know nothing about your emotional history. They know nothing about your family, your trauma. They know nothing about how you sleep, how you eat, how you exercise, what your body does all day. Yet they give you a diagnosis. They give you a prescription. They often give you a label. They decide who you are, give you a label. You go home with that label, that diagnosis, and that prescription. Now you're medicated. No problem, no root cause problem has really been solved. And that person, that doctor did not know you. There's no way they could know you in that 5-minute appointment, 5 to 15-minute appointment, right? Or let's go to the other extreme. Let's say that you have been through some tragic, horrific, abuseful situation, right? You've been through some incredibly crazy thing. And you have shared this with someone in your life, a friend or a family member, for hours. You have given them every single detail of that situation, right? But their initial response is to give you some unsolicited advice, to snap back with, some feedback that makes you feel that it really has nothing to do with your situation at all. It's just a completely clueless, ignorant, response to all that you've just shared. So you leave feeling unseen, unheard. You feel more hurt. You feel more wounded. You feel more traumatized than you did when you shared with them the first place. Nothing about you was even got through to their thinking, yet you shared endlessly with them, and what they came back at you with had nothing to do with you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a two ends of that spectrum, and this is happening all day long. And a perfect example is what we're witnessing in the politics right now, right? We've got Trump supporters, we've got Kamala supporters, and I've listened to them extensively. The Trump supporters are saying that the Kamala supporters, are brainwashed. It's all the media. They're uninformed. They're ignorant, whatever. The Kamala supporters are using those same words. They're saying they're all brainwashed. It's all the media. They're all uninformed. I'm hearing the exact same wording from both sides of the game. Okay, I'm calling it a game. It's really a nightmare. But anyway, the exact same wording. This proves my point. This is playing my book out on a mass scale. This proves my point. We're all looking at the same thing. No two people are seeing or hearing the same things and what's happening. No two people. Even if you're on the same side and you're talking with your friends, you're all seeing it differently. So just to sum that up. Oh, and lastly, because this person who came, one of these people came and kind of attacked me and was bullying me on my page and harassing me and really was very ugly, grown man. And he was saying that I was a hypocrite because, you know, I made a post laughing that I was not a Trump supporter. He was saying I was a hypocrite and it reminded me of, you know, what I say about opinions and judgments. Let me be very clear. My opinions and my judgments are about me. They absolutely are about me because I am a person who is all heart, who cares for people, who does nothing but try to help people heal all day long, who has spent decades trying to heal myself and serve the planet and serve people and better our world. So yes, I, Julie Upton, have a problem with blatant racism, with bigotry, with hatred, with grown men thinking they can bully me around the clock in a public forum. I have a problem with that. So yes, to end the whole story, my opinions and judgments are about me, and I stand behind them. I stand behind them. So I hope that kind of clarifies that for anyone else who might be projecting on my posts about projections, because that happens all day long too. Remember, no matter what you're seeing out there in the world, no matter who posts what you tell yourself about it is still far more about you than it is about them. And we're seeing it on a mass scale right now. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will see you here again soon.